Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey Titan, hey Milan, how are you guys doing today? Back with some more Sky Capsule Project. Now you will notice a couple of differences. First and foremost being that my EMC is 2.1 billion, and secondly, I now have 4,000 plus honeycomb blocks. Basically what I did was left the game running the whole day. That's all. And I planted the dragon egg seeds again, and I made it so that it's routing into this crafter, which is automatically crafting the dragon eggs, and those are going straight into my refined storage system with an importer. So that thing is basically just churning out dragon eggs, and that's how my EMC is gone that high. But that's not going to be enough because I need my EMC to go a lot higher than that. So today we'll probably be focusing a little bit more on creating a proper EMC farm now that we have access to this, to the power pots and stuff. And I think I'm gonna do that in a compact machine. We do have some compact machines. If we take a look over here, so we have one giant and 5 maximums. I think I'm gonna use the giant one for the EMC farm. But that's gonna come later because for now we need to progress with some resourceful bees. So between streams I just went ahead and made another apiary. So we have a tier 4 apiary, and that is how I got all of these quests. So this is now complete, all of these parts. So we're gonna be focusing. Hey Kenty, how you doing, dude? It's been a while. So we're going to be focusing on all the tier 2 bees today. So that's gold, lapis, dielectric, diamond, silver, lead, and nickel. Ouch. That actually hurts. So I think the way to get this is we're gonna need to bookmark them. Hey Makar, how's it going, dude? So it was nickel, lead, silver, diamond, dielectric, lapis, and gold. Oh, you missed it. I have an empty slot, so nothing got dropped. Okay, so we need dielectric. Didn't see the point of the bees once you figured out that you can just use a harvest goddess band. The bees are for the tier 3 and the tier 2 large catalysts, because you need the large catalyst to progress, so you have to get the honeycombs. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I can get these spawn eggs, so let's get the bees themselves. So we need a silver bee, a dielectric paste bee, then we need a diamond bee. I think it was lead and nickel. Nickel bee. That's 5 of 7. We also need lapis and gold. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing the bees is because you can't proceed without the bees. So you have to get the tier 1, 2, and 3 large catalysts. And then these large catalysts are then used with the elite crafter to get the tier 9001 resource gen. And this thing basically, you give it one item and it converts it into a stack of that item. So that's pretty awesome. Basically a stack duper. Now stream when I should be in bed. I must do some annoyance to do
when I should be in bed. I must do some annoyance to remind you of the one who fights many withers.
That is true, that is true. I've missed your streams, Kenty. I miss harassing you with the toilet bowl comment every single time. It's been a while since I've been able to catch your streams. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a cobblestone and an andesite bee, and they're gonna need to breed into a lead bee. Now I do have a breeder over here, so I can just put them in here, I think. You need to make a new one on your new world. You have to. It has to be done. I think I did make the cobblestone and the andesite bees. Yes, I did. Did I? I did. Okay, so can you actually capture bees in your offhand? You can. Nice. That's neat. Okay, so that's the andesite and cobble bees. Those are going to be used to make the lead bee, but we have to provide them with 1 cobble and 1 andesite. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 cobblestone, please. And 1 andesite would also help. Andesite? How do I not have andesite? Hang on. Let's just make some. Thank you, Chisel. There we go. Now I have 134 million andesite. So if I put this in here, this should work, right? So cobblestone with cobblestone, andesite with andesite. Oh, do I need a bee jar for this? Yes, I do. I did make the breed time upgrades as well. Might be a good idea to make a basic bee room and then copy paste gadget it around. It might. Yeah, Dinnerbone does work on modded Minecraft. Yes. Anything that works in vanilla should work in modded. Unless a mod specifically changes it. But for the most part, I don't think name tags or something like that is changed in modded Minecraft. Most mod pack devs don't like to do that. Okay, why is this taking so long? Mine was blown at the Dinnerbone name tag. It is pretty funny, like especially if you see like people's first time reactions when they see that. The Jeb Sheep or Dinnerbone, both pretty awesome. You were made to fight 20 with his name Dinnerbone. Ouch. Yeah, that sounds rough. There we go. We got a lead bee. Okay. So we have the lead bee. Now, what do I need to turn the lead bee into the silver? I need another andesite bee. Okay. And then what are the breeding things for this? It is lead, ingot, and andesite. Does it have to be this lead or can it be any lead? It can be any lead. Okay. Lead and andesite. Jeb dinner sheep. I don't think I've ever done that. Because I don't think it's possible. Is it? There's a clip of you experiencing a Dinnerbone cat. If you, it won't work because links automatically get deleted. Any user created links automatically get deleted by Twitch. But you can whisper it to me if you want. I can put it in chat. That works. Come on, breeder, you have 4 upgrades. How are you so slow? It's ridiculous. There we go. It's possible with commands. Oh, the Jeb and Dinnerbone sheep. I should probably try that out sometime. Okay, so we got lead. We got not andesite. I need silver. So that's 2 of them down. I'm guessing that silver is used to make something else. It's used to make osmium, but that's not the one we want. In order to make gold, I'm going to need copper and cobblestone. Okay, good thing I have copper bees. Plenty. Copper and cobblestone, right? I have no idea why the 2 of these things turn into gold, but I'm not gonna question it. It's just the way it is supposed to be, I guess. Who knew that infusing copper with cobblestone gives you gold? Yeah, this is pretty slow. And that's even with a 2x upgrade, like a 2x ticking. What if there's a particular reason why it's so slow? There we go. So the third bee is done. Now I'm gonna go for nickel. You have to update the data of the sheep with colors using command blocks. Oh, that sounds ridiculous, honestly. If it worked naturally, then it would be fine. Oh, I just realized. Linked with DMCF pre-assurance. Wait, did you whisper it to me? I haven't seen it. I can't see it. Oh, on Discord. Okay, okay. On Discord, I can check it later then. That should be fun to watch. I'm a bit low energy today. It's been a long day. And I had too much to eat. I'm kind of feeling sluggish right now. You know when you eat too much and you go kind of into a food coma? I was in a food coma for a while today. Oh, what is this? I've not seen this before. What is a cinnabar bee? That's a gold and cobblestone that turns into cinnabar. Okay. Cool. Never seen that before. So that's gonna need a gold ingot, I suppose. And cobblestone again. I don't know why I just don't keep cobblestone on me. Cinnabar bee. Yep. I'm a cinnabar bee girl. In a cinnabar bee world. I never understood that song when I was little. I like the melody of it. It was once I grew up that I understood what the significance of that song was. Yeah, I need to make the RGBB as well. I don't know why they just don't call it the RGB like this. Why they call it the RGB and then B? It seems a bit redundant, doesn't it? Oh, I think I have that already, actually. Yeah, I do have it. Because it's a bee that you can craft. Cinnabar goes on this side. I have the spawn egg for this. There we go. Easy as that. Now, what is this RGB? Wait, I need to use that with cinnabar, right? So lapis bee comes from RGB that needs any flower, I guess. Yeah, so any flower. Or does it? Oh, yeah, any flower. And then I need some cinnabar. So how do I get cinnabar? I do not remember this. I'm guessing I need cinnabar honeycomb for this. That might be the case. Get it from redstone. It says cinnabar ore. Helps you think of something? What is it? Yeah, I'll just put this in the apiary and get some cinnabar honeycomb blocks. I don't think I have gold ore. I'm not even sure it's possible to get gold ore. Is it? I would need a combiner. I think the putting the bee in the apiary would be much faster, wouldn't it? Oh no, that's not gonna work. Hang on. Whoops. I don't have a cinnabar block for that. Am I sure I don't have any? No. Okay. I guess I would need to make some. No, with Botania it would be difficult because for Botania I would need to make the orchid flower. That's a little bit expensive. So we can just make gold ore pretty easily. All I need to do is give this some power. And then, what's the recipe for gold ore? It was 8 dust and any cobblestone. Okay, 8 dust and any cobblestone. Now, what is the chance of getting cinnabar from gold ore? It is a 5% chance. That's pretty low. What about from redstone? It is a 25% chance. Okay. And I don't think I can get cinnabar ore. So I think I might do redstone instead, because that seems a higher chance. Also, redstone is much cheaper. So let's get some of that. Let's get some cobble. Speed that up. I'm pretty sure this can only work in the pulverizer unless the induction smelter can also give me the cinnabar. Might need to check that. So, we got the redstone ore. Pulverizing gives you 25% chance. Oh, induction smelter gives you 50% and that can be boosted with an optional catalyst. You reckon it'd be cool to make a carpenter quarter on your hardcore world, which would let you get practically infinite quartz, which would let you make a new toilet bowl. Nice. Nice. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's get some blaze. I'm gonna need a few more. Okay, so we got 8 cinnabar. I think I need 9, right? In order to make the block, so that I can use it for the breeder, for the breeding. You're gonna dip, no problem. Kenty, thank you so much for stopping by. I know it's like really late for you. So go get some sleep. I am doing well. I hope the same for you as well. Yeah, it needs a block of cinnabar, so we need a little bit extra. Just a little bit. Okay, that should be fairly quick. Hang on. Can I get 1 cinnabar from this? Yes! On the last try. On the absolute last try. I got it. And that makes 1 block of cinnabar. Now, I'm not sure if cinnabar has any actual use in this pack. It's mostly a forgotten material. Not even sure why Thermal keeps it anymore in their mods. Pretty useless. I've never seen any use for it. But okay, let's put this in place. Oops. That's gonna go there. And the bee can now go in. That's gonna take 500 ticks. So that's like 20 seconds plus a little bit. I'll keep this in. Oh, hang on a second. So to make the lapis bee, I need 2 cinnabar and 1 tall mystical flower, or any flower basically. If I search for flower, does anything come up? Hashtag flower, there we go. So I guess a poppy would work. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the breeder for this. So the RGB can go in here with the flower. And then an empty bee jar. And I'm just waiting for the cinnabar bee and a little bit of cinnabar honeycomb. There we go. It's been fully nectared up. It should be inside over here now. And as soon as it pops out again, that's going to be our first cinnabar. We should be able to see it pop in here. There we go. Cinnabar honeycomb blocks acquired. So now, I don't think I need this anymore. And that was a quest apparently that I just got. Look at a cinnabar bee. Complete. What do you get for that? I'm guessing nothing. Oh, you're kidding me. You actually get a block of cinnabar for that. So I just wasted my time doing the whole combiner thing. Well, well, well. So that was an absolute waste of time. Okay, so let's get 2 cinnabar and let's continue. That's gonna go over here and this. Then let's speed this up a little bit. That should give us a lapis bee. So we have gold, lead, silver, nickel, lapis. So we have diamond and dielectric. Those are the 2 that are left. Should be able to get those pretty easily though. Now that 5 of them are done, I'm just gonna need 2 more jars. I'll put the jars over here actually. And then the diamond bee comes from a blaze bee. Don't think I have a blaze bee. That comes from a pigman bee and a redstone bee. And that comes from a nether bee. That's a lava and obsidian bee, or nether bee and a nether bee. Where do you get nether bees? Not sure. And how do you get lava bees? Oh wait, I do have a nether bee, don't I? I do. There you go, nether bee. I keep forgetting that I've made some. So we have the nether bee. Now what did we need to do? Gold and nether. That makes a pigman. Yeah, that makes sense because pigmen drop gold. Was it netherrack or was it something else for the pigman bee? Gold and netherrack. Okay, that is the same. So gold bee and this one. That should do it. No point in wasting 4x on this. Doesn't really help too much. And look at that. When the RGB is red, it looks exactly the same as the cinnabar. That's pretty cool. Whew. I am yawning like nothing I've ever yawned before. Don't even know if that sentence made any sense whatsoever. Okay, so the pigman bee needs a redstone bee. I should have a redstone bee. I should have 5 of them, in fact. If I could search. Nice. So, pigman with redstone. That's gonna give me blaze. That needs 9 gold nuggets and 1 redstone dust. That's actually not too bad. I'm guessing it's nuggets because the pigmen always drop nuggets. I need a few more jars. Look at all the bees we've got. I like the bees mod. The resourceful bees. I don't like the productive bees mod. I feel like that's a little bit too finicky. I like this one. Only problem, as I've stated before, is the pathing of the bees. That can always be a little bit frustrating. Okay, is that done? That is done indeed. That's a blaze. Now the blaze bee is going to be used with a coal bee. So we need blaze rods and piece of coal. Was it one or multiple coals? It was one. Oh, I didn't pull the coal bee out, did I? That'll give us the diamond bee. Now, what about the dielectric one? That needs coal. Oh, that's pretty easy. Coal and cobblestone. That is like the easiest combination. So that's gonna need a cobblestone and a coal bee. Come on. Final little stage. And done. So coal needs to go in there and then cobblestone, and that's gonna make us the dielectric bee. Done. Done and done right. And that should be 7 total bees that we need. Oh wait, I didn't make... I did make the diamond bee, I just forgot to extract it. And why did I... Did anyone else hear slime? Or was it just me? I think I heard some slime. I must have been hearing things. It must have been the wind. Even though I've never played Skyrim before, I know that reference. Hey, Hickanel's here. How's it going, Hickanel? How are you doing? I hope I find you well. Okay, so we got all the 7 bees. Now I'm pretty sure that you need to look at them in order to get the quests completed. So what I'm going to do is just build an apiary. And I think I'll use the copy paste gadget for this. Could be better, could be worse. And it'll get there. I'd say you're doing average right now. Would that be an accurate reflection? Oh, I did not do that correctly. Okay, that should be good. Now I just need to set this to paste. And yeah, that should work. I just need to make sure that that is in line. Now, how do I anchor this again, chat? Is it like that? No. How do I anchor this? Ah, there we go. That is incorrect. That is not correct at all. So I need to line this up so that the torch is exactly in the right place. There, that should be it. Yes, perfect. So now I need to see the material list for this. I'm pretty sure it only consists of 1 player block, some glass, some stone bricks, and that's it. Oh, the apiary storage. It's a day off, so that's a thing. Very, very tired and in a lot of pain. Oh, best of luck. Best of luck. Hope that your pain gets sorted quickly. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna put the breeder in here. This is just going to be you know, without a breeder instead. Because I don't think I need more than one, do I? I need a player block though. I do have the apiary as well. So, oh, the apiary storage is missing. There we go. That should be everything. Build. And I think that's that. All I need to do is remove this from here. Put these two glasses here and the apiary storage. That should be a valid apiary. Yes, it is. Aha. Thank you for the copy paste gadget suggestion. Pretty handy. Yeah, I'll make a storage upgrade. Actually, I don't know if I need the storage upgrade because I'm actually storing this in the drawers. So I think we might be good. Like, do I need a storage upgrade for this? I'm not even using this upgrade right now. Like, I could just remove this. Nothing happens. Because all of the stuff goes directly into the honeycombs. Into the drawers, that is. I think I'll just make some drawers. So there's 7 of these over here. I'm gonna need some storage upgrades. Yeah, that'll work. I don't see why not. So let's get a pipe. And I'm just going to mirror this. So it's going to be like this. So we can just walk through here and we can see all the honeycombs. And then this is going to be extracted from here. Okay? That looks good to me. And I need to put the pipe upgrade in here so that it can, you know, extract the maximum. Now this has an ultimate upgrade, but I don't know if that is necessary. I think an advanced one will still work. So I'm gonna keep the ultimate because this thing is pretty powerful. I'll keep that for the necessary ones. And now I'm going to need to get... Oh, I forgot to put the upgrades in this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should probably lock them so that it just doesn't start going everywhere. And quantify. Hey Shah, how's it going? So we've got the 7 diamonds, but I forget, what do you need for flowers? So this one needs a gold. Lapis, I'm guessing they are all blocks once again. Lead, diamond. Oh, dielectric paste needs any flower. And then silver needs a silver block. I'm doing good. Just working on some bee stuff. So, gold, lapis. Where's nickel? Nickel, lead, diamond, any flower, and silver. Where's silver? Does silver not have a block? Oh, it does, it does. It just looks different from what I thought. So that's all the blocks, and let's get a poppy. Because I like poppies. They sound like puppy. And we all know that's adorable. So the poppy will go over here. I'm gonna need some grass for this. Normal dirt would work as well, but you know, grass looks a little bit more beautiful than dirt, I feel. So why not? So I'll put the gold here and the diamond here. Then silver and nickel. And lapis and lead. That's gonna be this. Not at the front. No, this is the front. That is the back. Over here, this thing is the back. So it should be fine. There we go. All the bees are in place. Now I just need to wait for their ticks left to become 0, and then I can release them. They shall start producing honeycombs for me. Speaking of honeycombs, I'm going to use these to make the rest of the tier 1 catalysts today. I think I should be able to do that pretty quickly. The only thing I need to do is get my seeds once again for mystical agriculture, and I need to start putting them in place. There we go. So all the bees have been released and they're all going to their specific blocks and they're getting their nectar. Look at them. Look at them happily spinning in place. I could just stare at this for hours. Only one thing better would be if this was connected glass. There we go. Now as soon as this is done, like as soon as their ticks are done, that's going to be the honeycombs released. And now they're not going to go into the drawers because these are currently locked, but they'll go in the storage and I can pick them up from here and assign the slots as I want. So let's go ahead and do that. How many ticks was that? Oh, diamond is done. Diamond was quick. Wait, why did you give me honeycombs and not the blocks? Am I missing something? Is this not a tier 4 apiary? It is. So why are you being weird? A tier 4 apiary should give me honeycomb blocks. What? Yeah, what's going on? This is a tier 4 apiary, it says so. It says it at the top. It is a tier 4 apiary. But it's giving me honeycombs, not the blocks. Okay. That is pretty weird. Tier 4 apiary, 9 unique bees, hive time modification -50%, output type honeycomb block, output quantity 8. So what is going on here? Is it because I used the copy paste gadget for this? Is that it? Let's try this again. It might be because I used the copy paste gadget. But then even then this was a tier 4 and this is working just fine. So what's the problem? It is a bit suspicious. Also, where's the rest of my honeycombs? I'm gonna go ahead and make the blocks so that I can put the blocks into their proper location. Okay, so this is gonna go over here. Let's put diamond, lapis, nickel, lead, silver, and dielectric paste and gold. That's gonna go over there. Now hopefully this thing works now. Hopefully this was just a mismatch. Let's find out. So I'm just gonna wait for them to finish their whole merry-go-round that they have going on. And as soon as the next round happens, we'll be able to see what we get. Now that says 150 ticks left. So that's 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop out. There we go. And I got nothing from that. Oh, I did. Okay, so this is working now. Okay, so remember chat, if anyone is having issues with the copy paste gadget placing down the apiary, just break and replace. And it should detect it as a tier 4. So that has now fixed itself. I'm just gonna get rid of these honeycombs. They're pretty useless. I'm gonna have to wait for those to continue. Now, quick question for anyone who has played with bees. In the apiary, does it matter if it is nighttime or daytime, or do they just continue working all the time? During nighttime, do they stay in? I hope not. Okay, so tier 2 bees are done pretty much. And I have completed the quests. I need to look at a steel bee, a pigman bee, and a blaze bee. I do have a blaze bee and a pigman bee. They go out when their timer runs. Okay, so that's pretty much like they ignore the daylight cycle then, Rin? I'm guessing. Where's my pigman bee, man? There you are. I just need to look at you once. My apologies. Oh, that blaze bee has a sword in its head. That can't be very healthy, can it? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Now, if I wanted to make a steel bee, I would need an iron and a coal. Oh, that makes actually perfect sense. That actually makes perfect sense. So an iron and a coal bee cooked together. I wish you could cook these two bees and get the steel bee. That would be fun. Like put them in an induction smelter with each other. That's how it works. That would be pretty neat. I do remember that E6E had some alloy bees that could be made in the induction smelter. Signalum bee was one of them. Pretty fun to work on. I should probably revisit E6E. That was one of the most fun packs I had. Back then, it was pretty early days, right, for the stream. I didn't record the words. Like, I didn't export the words to YouTube. So I miss my E6E days. There we go. Steel Bee quest is now complete, which means we can go to the third tier. Now these are the final 3 eggs that I need to make. So the radioactive bee spawn egg is a block mutation that's going to need a radioactive waste barrel. And I'm pretty sure the way these things work, the mutations, is that the bee, the steel bee, needs to be pollinated and it needs to go over the barrel before returning home. Now I remember doing this once. So if I can remember how I did it, that might be helpful. I'm gonna need a ton of glass. I think I needed a trapdoor. A normal trapdoor. Yeah, a normal trapdoor. And what else did I need? I need the beehive, of course. I need the bee itself. And that's about it, right? How does our steel bee flower? It needs a block of steel, that makes sense. Let's get a block of steel. And I'm just gonna set this up temporarily so that I can quickly get the bee. If I remember correctly, it was something like this, where the radioactive waste barrel is in the ground. The bee needs to go on top of that. No, maybe I don't need the trapdoor. Okay, the beehive needs to be facing this way. And then the steel block needs to be over here. No, I think I messed it up. It needs to be like this. And I do remember, yes, you do need a trapdoor. The trapdoor is to prevent the bee from actually moving. So it needs to be like this. And then the beehive needs to be here. with the trapdoor like this. So the beehive... Oh, unless that's not gonna work, is it? Hang on. That needs to be a little bit larger. Yeah, so I need to be putting this down so that the bee can go there. Then I need to raise it up so that it can't go back. And it's going to be stuck on this block or this block. And it's going to be trying to get home. But since the road is blocked, it's going to be stuck on the waste barrel. And that's how it's going to mutate it. Please let that work. A 1x1 tunnel? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Only thing is, I'm gonna need to figure out how to drop that down. How to drop the trapdoor down. I can't send a signal through this, but what if I gave this a redstone signal? I need a button. Yes, that works. Lever would also work, that's true. Sure, that works. Why not? So I need to put the bee in place. Let's go ahead and put it there. Now hopefully that should work. It's being happy, it's getting its like stuff. And then it should start trying to head back over there. Button you think would be too short? Okay, the lever does work, so... Oh, there we go. That was quick. The radioactive bee spawn egg. I didn't think it would be that quick. I think I spent way too much time thinking about that. Tier 2 beehive, lever, cobblestone, steel block can be... Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. Why is there two different types of steel? What's going on? Weird. Okay, we have mechanism steel now. Anyway, now that we have the radioactive bee spawn egg, that's gonna be providing us with what sort of stuff? Is it gonna be uraninite? Radioactive honeycomb? That is needed. Oh, that is needed for the tier 3 catalyst. And the radioactive bee is flashing. I don't know if it's supposed to be flashing like this. That is not looking too good. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be the way it is. But okay, it's gonna need a uranium block. I should have uranium, but if not, let me just go ahead and make some. And hang on. Don't you get uranium from this? Yeah, you do. Oh, it's just a different type of uranium. Okay. Oh, I hate the ore unification problems. Always messes me up. Yeah, see? It's so annoying. Does this block actually work? Or does it have to be the one which they've given? Okay, it does work for the radioactive bee. So I can just use this one. That's good to know. So got one bee down and a few more to go. Oh, two more to go actually. We just need an emerald and osmium bee. So emerald and osmium. I'm pretty sure that osmium was just silver and lead, yeah. So, silver. Hey ho, silver. I have 2 different types of silver. Okay. I'm gonna get the immersive engineering one. Okay, do I have lead in here? I do not. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Lead B needs to be exported. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's get 2 jars. One of them is going to be for the silver B. Where is it? There you are. And the other one is going to be for the lead B as soon as it, you know, finishes its work. There it is. Hey, stop pushing me, B. So silver will go in there, lead will go in there. Need another jar. That should do it. Let's go to sleep. Oh, you're still not done. I keep overestimating like how fast this thing is. Why is it so slow? Alright, there we go. That is complete. We have an osmium B now. Osmium. And for the emerald one, we just need diamond and RGBB. Still doesn't make any sense to me. Diamondos. I need a jar for the diamondo. So it was diamond. Oh, that's gonna need a diamond, isn't it? Whoopsie. And RGB. Alright, that should be the final B, I think. For all the resources that we need to get. Pretty sure that should be the last one. Or the last 2. Okay, there we go. Diamond and RGB and emerald. Perfect. Oh, we've got a lot of honeycombs already. Nice. Now the diamond needs to go back over here. Do I have any others that I've stolen? No. All the rest can go back. Okay, so the radioactive B is going to go in here. And I think I'll put it right here. The uranium block. Now this is going to need to be lit up. So let's just put the torch over here instead. Uranium 92, I guess, for some reason. And then I'm going to also need an osmium and... what was the other one? Oh, sorry buddy. Emerald. Where's my emerald be? Did I put it away? I did. So I'm pretty sure I need an emerald block and an osmium block. Just get a couple of these. And now this thing has 6 Bs, so I'm going to put osmium and emerald to even that out and make it 8. So that's going to be 1 over here. Need to make sure that I don't like leave too much of a gap between placing those, otherwise the bees might escape from below and you don't want that to happen. So that's going to be an osmium and emerald. Yeah, chapter complete. Nicely done. And then I just need to put the radioactive B in here. Yeah, look at that. Epilepsy warning. That seems to be working just fine. Let's not forget we need to get the honeycombs from here and put them in the drawers. Otherwise, that apiary storage is gonna fill up super quick. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that. I've had that problem happen before. So there's the emerald. There's the osmium. Hey, Shah, if you get bit by the radioactive bee, you'll turn into bee man. You did 2 of each bee. I guess that speeds up the honeycomb production, right? There we go. So that is a total of 8 and 8. That's 16 bees. That's 4 in there, 4 on the outside. 2 in here, 6 on the inside. Perfect. That actually turned out pretty well. You also set the limit type to 6 bees per apiary, otherwise it would get overloaded. Okay, how do you limit that? Do you just like not put more than 6 bees in? Or like not more than 12 bees in with 6 type of bees? The best way to speed up honeycomb production is a water flowing time. Yeah, I still need a little bit more EMC before I can get that. As soon as one is out of the apiary, the one harvesting pollen is ready to go. Nice, I might actually do that. But then again, I have 8 of each of these, so I would need to make a 3rd apiary for that. Which I guess I could do. It's not that difficult. Alright, but that is the beast chapter complete, which means, do we have a reward for that? Oh my god. Look at the reward, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get power pots. Just got 4 green matter for completing a chapter. Yeah! Shoving the honeycombs in drawers, you send the combs to centrifuges. Yeah, I'm not turning them into resources just yet. What I'm doing is just holding them off so that I can do... Oh, there's ads? Okay, hang on. Let's wait for the ads. So I'm gonna need 11 stacks of these, right? Are the ads done, Rin? Okay. I guess I could do that. Basically, I need 12 of these, right? So I need 11, and then I need 11 of the tier 1 catalysts, which means I need 11 stacks of all of these essences. Ads are done? Okay. So what I was saying was the reason I didn't put these in the centrifuge just yet was I just needed 11 stacks, but since I was AFKing, it just built up over time. I didn't expect to get that many. How many tier 1, 2, and 3s I need? So I need 11 more of the tier 1s, and I need 8 of the tier 2s, and I need 4 of the tier 3s. So the honeycomb should be done by the time I get the essences. That's not a problem. Only problem is going to be actually setting up the power pots. Use the green matter to make the water flowing time. I don't want to do that just yet because the water flowing time does not have EMC. So putting down 4.4 billion matter for one water flowing time, I'm going to wait until I set up my EMC farm. You're having difficulties with the Chaos Dragon? Wouldn't it be easier to make the Chaos Bee? Like, isn't there a Chaos Bee? Pretty sure there is. So that needs an Awakened Draconian Bee and a Dragon Bee. That needs... Wait, what? How do you get a Dragon Bee? Awakened... Okay, so apparently there's no way to get these. Can I make a Beepedia? I would like that. Yeah, I gotta see them all. Okay, so can I search over here for the Draconium bee? Now this thing is, how do you make this? So it's a mutation from Draconium bee. Never actually went after the dragon before, and it's possible to get the Chaos bee. Yeah. So I have defeated the Chaos dragon before, twice. I'm not sure if I want to do it again. Ah, okay, so you need an Endymion bee and a Terrasteel bee to make the Draconium one. Then you need the Draconium on top of an Awakened Draconium block. So how do you get the Awakened Draconium block? So that's with the Dragon Heart. No, that's a Crux. How do I get the block? Oh, I need to do fusion crafting for this. Right, that makes sense. And then I can get the seeds from that. Yeah, so I would need to get into Draconic Evolution anyway. So I think I'll do that because the bee method is much simpler. It just takes a little bit of extra time. So I can do that. For now though, I need to go ahead and get my giant compact machine because it is time for us to get into the compact machines and make ourselves a dragon egg farm, EMC farm. I'm gonna put this down here. Let's get a personal shrinking device and go in. This is gonna be our first machine. And I just need to chunk load this. So, how's this gonna work? Well, basically, I'm just gonna have a lot of power pots over here. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but they're just going to be producing the essence that's going to go into the crafter, that's going to turn them into eggs, and those are going to go into an EMC link. Okay, so that is what I've envisioned. Make a recipe for power pot. That is actually a fantastic idea. Okay, so in order to make the power pots, now I think the tier 1 and the tier 2 have EMC, so we only need to make the recipes for the tier 3 and the tier 4. So tier 3, tier 4. Now can I make 12 of these? I'm missing some nether star blocks and I'm missing some emerald blocks. Okay, that's not too difficult, I guess. Nether star blocks I should be able to make. So let me just go ahead and make these recipes as well. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So I'm just going to be missing, I think, yeah, I have everything for this. That is 20,000 essence. I'm pretty much going to be wiped out of nether essence. And then 66 blocks of emerald. How much emerald is that? Can someone do 66 times 9? $594. So how many emeralds do I have? I have a lot more. Let's just go ahead and make 1 stack and 2. That's 66. And that should be enough to make our power pots. I keep middle clicking because middle clicking is how you used to do it in AE2. There we go. So 15 Mark 4 power pots. Now, hey Google and ask it while you stream. I don't have a hey Google thing set up. Okay, so my ethylene machine is completely off right now. So the gas burning generator is not producing anything. And everything is running off of the reactor. So okay, so how much oh, it's just your phone. Okay, I don't have Google Assistant set up on my phone either. Okay, so in order to run the 16 PowerPod Mark IVs, I will need 192,000 FE, basically. What if I just did 3 of these gas burning generators? You put a PowerPod crafting setup for uraninite. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I could set it up over here pretty easily. Don't even need to do tier 4. I think tier 1 would be enough for that. For uraninite. Like, all I need to do is get a tier 1 botany pot, put this in. That makes the essence that's going to be crafted with an RF Tools crafter. And I should be good. Let's actually go ahead and do that right now. So I need a crafter, which needs a machine frame. So crafter is done. I should also get a flux point. And then I need a power pot. Let's get a Mark 1. I'll use my Supremium farmland that I have because it's not going to be used otherwise. And the way I'm going to set this up is the crafter is going to go like this. So that should get power. Now, can I put an item pipe extracting from the top of this thing? Like this? Is this going to work? I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. But basically, I'm going to have a drawer. The reason I'm putting a 2x2 drawer over here is so that I can put the seeds. I can put uraninite essence and I can put the fertilized essence. So let me just lock this pretty quickly. And then Supremium farmland and flux point. Okay, hopefully that works. All I need to do is that quantify. Now that's not going to put the essence down there because the drawer is locked. I'm just waiting for the essence. I'll shift right click this to pull it out. And that's doing what, 1500, right? So it should be fine. Oh, let's get some cobblestone as well. That's going to be acting as the filter for the crafter. There we go. So that goes in there. Uraninite essence goes in here. I just realized this might have to change a little bit. Like this. I'm not sure if it will, but we'll see. Hang on. Give me a second. So if I pipe this, let's see if this works. So I'm gonna add cobblestone as the filter over here and then get one of these and put them in here. Now if I remember that, it should not pull in anything except uraninite when I do this. And looks like that has worked perfectly. So I'm going to set the recipe for uraninite like this. That's going to go into the external. And why are you not working? Ah, there you go. Just needed an update, I guess. And that's just going to keep this stocked up with the uraninite at all times. And then this should be fine, right? Should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so one more thing that I need to do is remove this gas burning generator and have one more. I'll probably do that later though. For now, I'm gonna get 8 of my pots instead of 16. I'm just gonna quickly break this. Boop. Okay. You also put EMC links on one side, piping in the rest of the stuff. Yeah, that's a good option. I'll probably do that as well. For now, I just want to get to the compact machine so that I can start making my stuff. Now, I like to always spawn in at the bottom right of the machine. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to need is a ender chest. So we're going to be piping into the... Oh wait, do I need an ender chest or should I just use an EMC link? I should be able to use a pink EMC link. Yeah, why not? Or let's just get a... No, the violet one is 268 million. I think I'll upgrade that in the future if I need to. So for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's perfect. Want a violet? Do I? Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's just use the final one. Why not just use the final one? Okay, so everything is going to be piped in there. And I just need a few pipes. I'm going to start off like this. Everything's going to be piped in. Let me just break that though. Now you can extract directly from the item pipes, right? Am I correct in assuming that you can? Or can you not? Does this work? I'm pretty sure I did this in Not Too Complicated too. The problem comes from the seeds and the pink crap. Yeah, so what I can do to solve that issue is I'm gonna get a 2x2 drawer. That's gonna go over here. Okay? So, oh, actually, I have the 2x2 drawer already. So that's gonna go over there. And then the crafter is going to go up top. So let's get a thing over here. Like so. Then the crafter will go up here. So that's gonna get the dragon egg essence. Only the dragon egg essence. And turn it into dragon eggs. And that is going to go out into our EMC link. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. So let's see if this works. All I need to do is give these some power and some farmland. Yeah, I need to put the upgrades in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make more space in the crafter. This is fine. It handles this perfectly fine. Okay, I'm gonna need more Insanium farmland though. So let's go ahead and make some more of these. I do have plenty of Insanium now. If we take a look at my Insanium, I have started automatically processing this. So those should all be good. Let's get 8 seeds. And what should I use for power? What should I use for power? Should I just use cables? Once you get the 9001, you can just throw final matter in it. Final matter. What is final matter? Oh, do you mean the final star shard? Oh, final matter. Hang on. You mean the fading matter? This thing? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, universal cables. I just need a few of these. That is not where I asked you to place, sir. That's the best EMC farm. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think there's any argument against that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna set this up. Okay, so I'll probably have to do something like this. I don't like the look of that actually. You know what? Let's remove this crafter from there. And let's bring it one block in front. So I can just do something like this. Oh, did not expect you to place down like that. What's going on? Yeah, lay straight. And then I can do this. Are you good? I think you are good. That's gonna go up, up, up and away. Alright, let's put this back in place. Now, I don't need to put the filter over there specifically because I have this filtered, but I always like to be a little bit careful. Yeah, I did put the upgrade in. I might need to put an upgrade over here, I'm not sure, but better be safe than sorry. So let's put that in place. And I guess all I need now is the flux point, right? Okay, let's see if this works. Surge limit, surge mode and disable limit. That is, why is that so little power? What's going on? Oh, right. Oh my god. Yeah. I just realized. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 cables, so that's not gonna work. Let me get some alloys. You know what? Let's just do this. Just to make it easier for me, I'm gonna get 1 infused alloy. Did that just happen? I'm not sure if this works or not, so I'm gonna break these and replace them like so. So that's gonna be the second. Why do you keep doing this? I think the elite cable should be able to handle it. I don't know if the basic one would, but the elite should definitely be able to handle it. Yeah, there you go. That is a lot more power. That's doing approximately 96,000 with a few... Yeah, with a little bit higher than that sometimes. I think 96,000 should be the the normal power draw. And I'm guessing once it... Wait, are you... Ah, there we go. Yeah, see? The crafter is able to keep up pretty easily. So we haven't even reached like the full potential of this one crafter. So it's going to be fine. And that's like 1 million EMC per second. While this is not generating. Okay, let's see how much Dragon Egg Essence we get. Okay. We got like 1792 or something. Nice, that's not too bad. Now I could technically turn the seeds into essence as well, but I don't know if I want to do that. It's gonna be like really a weird process trying to set up a seed reprocessor over here as well. So I think I'll keep this as it is. I'm happy with this. I just need to go and check on my power to make sure that it is not completely having huge issues. This is what I've been doing with the Inferium, by the way. That's how I have so much Insanium. Just give me a second. Okay. There we go. That should keep it going for a while. And now it looks like the gas burning generator has started up, because this seems to be completely conked out. Okay then. That's good to see. So this is doing 83,000 FE per tick. I'm pretty sure once the redstone gets used up and goes to the next tier, it should go up again. Yeah, I'm gonna put some redstone and stuff in. So I need an EMC link for this. Let's go ahead and get... Let's just get the normal one. This is why you have 20 reactors. Makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, that is working. I just wanted to make sure. So what if I put an EMC link over here with a pipe that goes like this, and then if you use ultimate cable, you can pipe the water and the items. You don't need to pipe water though. Use XNet to feed them. Yeah, I'll need multiple links, I just realized that. Okay, that's fine. Multiple links is fine. I just need 3 links. Oh, but I don't have a link for the dry ice. I can't do dry ice as a... that's not gonna work. So let's do 2 links. One for coal, one for redstone, and let's be done with it. You just use blue ice. I feel like dry ice is a lot like superior. Okay, so that should be filling up. And dry ice takes a obscenely long time to actually get used up. So what is your reactor's temperature, Makot? Minus 29C. How much is yours? And also making dry ice is like pretty easy. 57-ish? That's a big difference. It's like almost twice as much. Okay, so we are getting... What is this? Why is silver honeycomb so less? And why is lead honeycomb so less? What's going on? Oh, they're locked. Oh my god, I never unlocked them. How much more power does it give compared? So, how much power does your reactor give with blue ice? That was random. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to unlock the guys. That was silly of me. $89K? Is that even possible? What are you feeding your reactor? Mine is at 83K. Higher temperature equals more power? There's no way that's true. If that was true, then why would they add some dry ice? That doesn't make any sense. Let me just make a reactor and check. Because there's no way that's true. Like, otherwise dry ice would have no use whatsoever. Like, there would be no reason to have dry ice. To save on fuel. Well, then what's the point of even having any coolant? Just keep it running at max heat. Because we don't have any problem with uraninite. That thing's gonna back stuff pretty quickly. So why do I even need dry ice then? I can just remove that. Because these reactors cannot explode. They cannot explode, so there's no point. I'm just gonna replace all of this. Oh man, I messed that up. Come on! Oh my god. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? There we go. Finally. Jeez. Oh, you can actually shift with the thing you have in your hand. You can shift and left click. So it was, I did it for every single one except for this one. This one, it just wouldn't work for some reason. Okay, I think I might need a tier 2 for this. Tier 1 might be a little bit too slow. Mark 2 might be enough. If you shift too many times, it removes the remember. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's in place now. You used a Mark 4? That's just unnecessary, my god. That would be just wasting your entire power. Like, what is the point? I should get an upgrade for this though. There we go. We're already backstuffing the essence. So I don't need any more of that. You are very unnecessary. Yeah, that's kind of overkill. I can't lie. That is kind of overkill. Okay, I think I should be able to make the lime matter, right? Lime matter? Yeah, I can. Nice. If it's worth killing, it's worth overkilling. Okay, so what is next? What is next? What is next? The green EMC link. I should be able to make that. That is confirmed. I can make that. Now the lime one is missing one lime matter. Of course. That makes sense because it is pretty expensive. If it's for multiple reactors, you would say makes sense. Yeah, I just need to make sure that this is not actually, my power is not crapping out. It does seem to be working fine. Okay, just wanted to confirm. That's all. So check the battery. The battery is fine. Like if the ethylene is not getting used up, then the battery is fine. So you can see battery is doing just fine. We have to remember though, the battery has a 400,000 FE limit, so we need to keep that in mind. Now in order to get the rest of the catalysts, I will need to set up some more power pods. So I think this time I'm gonna go for a maximum sized machine. This one is gonna go over here. And I guess my table can go ahead. Okay, so what I'm gonna do over here is set up my pots for all the essences that I need. So let me just spawn point set over here. This needs to be chunk loaded. And I'm just gonna have this running all the power pots. I think I might just do power pots Mark 2. I don't think there's a reason to go beyond that. If you put the watch in the EMC farm, you'll get like 10 million per second. Okay, I'll probably try that in a bit. First things first though, I need to get... Should I do drawers and like link them up with refined storage and stuff? and have like a network transmitter and receiver over here? Or should I just pump everything out into an ender chest and then have the drawers in the overworld? What do you guys think? Because I feel like the network transmitter and receiver would be a more simpler option. Yeah, you can dupe matter in the resource 9001. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get some drawers. And let's see, how should I place these? So this is a 13 by 13 room. I guess I could just go like this. So that's 10. That's 20. This room might be a little bit too big. And that should be 30. I think that should be enough, right? I don't even think I have that many seeds, to be honest. Okay, that is gonna be what I'm going to do, and I need some trim for connecting up the drawers together. Let's get some oak trim. So these are now connected. Now I need a drawer controller. I guess the drawer controller can go here. Okay, does that look good? I think that does. I think it looks fine. Now, how many seeds do I have? that is the question. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so I don't even have 30 seeds. Well, I guess I could use some for like expansions in the future. So let's get 25 farmland. Crazy that I'm just using Insanium without even thinking about it at this point. Okay, so there we go. We got 25 farmland. Now I guess I just need to place these down. Maybe I should do this in order that we are supposed to. So tier 1 goes there, then tier 2 and tier 3, something like that. So I'll start off with tier 1. So it was, if I remember correctly, it was coal, redstone, there was iron and tin and skeleton. What else was there? There was iron, there was tin. Where's my tin seeds? There you are. What was the 6th resource? It was copper, right? Yeah, it was copper. So those are the first 6 seeds. Then the tier 2 was 7 seeds. Tier 2 progression. So that was silver, lead, lazuli, nickel, diamond, gold, and dielectric paste. But there's no seeds for dielectric paste, so it has to be 6. Silver, gold, lapis, nickel, lead, and diamond. That's tier 2. And then tier 3 is uraninite, platinum, aluminum. Uraninite, where's uraninite? Oh, I didn't bring any. Whoops. Yeah, the dielectric paste is EMCable, so no point in having seeds anyway. Like, not that there are any, but even if there were, there's no point in getting any. Okay, so uraninite. What was next? my memory is like a goldfish. Platinum, aluminum. Still no idea why aluminum is tier 3 resource. Uranium, osmium, and emerald. Uranium, Osmium. Emerald? Oh. No way I just did that. Can I silk touch this? Someone please tell me, can I silk touch this? Why can't I pick that up? Oh, because I don't have it. Oh my god. Why is it not silk touching it? Why is it not like exchanging it? Oh, because I don't have it in my inventory. Whoops. Okay. That was kind of scary for a second over there. I did not want to lose the Insanum farmland. Okay, so emerald was supposed to be over here. That's the last seed. And then we have how many seeds left? We have 8 seeds, right? Yeah, so we have 8 seeds. And we have 12 pots. Bahut na insafi hai. I might just put 8 pots over there and leave these 4. So there was probably no point in removing these farmlands. I'm gonna need one more. One more farmland, please. So blaze can go there. Blazing crystal can go here because they are pretty much similar. Niotic crystal, spirited crystal, honey seeds, silicon seeds, uranium, and nether star. Okay, that should do. That should be it, right? Hey Rupam Infinity, thank you for the follow, dude. Now I just need to provide these with power once again. Once again, power is my main issue over here. So let's get some more cables. Or should I just use the energy pipes? Now these things are pretty bad, but once you upgrade them, they can be pretty good. You know, I might just use these. Okay, that is wrong. I don't like the fact that the twerk it thing keeps coming like this when I'm running around, because it obviously doesn't work. It's just trying to show that it does, even though it doesn't.
Deadshot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Get up and stretch? Okay. Let's hope that I've done this correctly, and I just need to get an advanced pipe upgrade and a flux point. As soon as this is done, I shall get up and stretch. Now that's doing 256. Now that is doing 32,000. Is that going to be enough? 32,000 divided by 3,000. How much is that? That is 10. Oh, there you go, stream elements. So that's not going to be enough. I'm going to need a bit more. So where's my ultimate pipe upgrade? That's 131,000. 131072 divided by 3,000. That's 43. That is a very weird question to ask, Rupam. And no, you cannot. Alright, let me get up and stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Alright, so this ultimate pipe upgrade should be able to handle all the pots. Now I guess I just need to do this. Rupam is watching Breaking Bad too much. Maybe. Okay, so that's definitely, I'm pretty sure we are hitting limits on the power supply that we have. So let me check. Yep, look at that. The power's going down. We are definitely not keeping up. 86,000 and 72,000. Coolant is still there. Put a void and storage upgrades. First things first though, I need to make sure that... Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing off. So I'm turning my EMC system off. Because I want to make sure that the other stuff has power. Okay, so it's going back up. That's good. Break the reactor to reset it. It should reset in a bit. Because the coolant will run out soon. Why do I have Inferium over here? Okay, whatever. Okay, let's turn this off as well. Right. I need to get some fertilized essence so that I can place it in every single one of these drawers. So let me just do this quickly. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want this to be messed up because we didn't have space. Most of the stuff I won't be using for a long time. Once I get the 9001 generator, it should be pretty simple. Because I could just put I could just make 2 of those. And I could put one into another and get 1 stack more. So I would be able to generate all the resources that I need. So that would be pretty awesome. Unless that is like blacklisted or something. Okay, final 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's lock the drawers. Actually, let me quantify them first. And then I'll lock them. And then all I need to do is break and replace. Already have 64 of these seeds. Ah, there's nothing in there. Whoops. Oh, there's seeds already in there. And there's 64. See, this is the reason. This is the reason why I didn't want to do that. This always happens. Okay, I should probably keep the drawer key in my inventory for now. Okay, bear with me, chat. We're almost there. Ah, these pipes are so fat. It's difficult to like see through them. See past them, I should say. You can't see through them. They're not made of glass. There we go. So that should be all the stuff done. Now I need to put some void upgrades on these and also some storage upgrades. How many emeralds do I have? I should hopefully be able to make enough storage upgrades. 30 of these, please. Yeah, that should be pretty simple. And then 30 void upgrades. Void upgrades thankfully have EMC, so I can just do this. And let's put these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I wish I could shrink. Oh, I do. There is a shrinking device in this. I wish I knew that earlier. Also, what is the other thing? What is this? A shrink array. I don't know what that does. It's weird. Let's see if I can get this one though. Can't open while shrunk. Don't think I was shrunk. Ah, there we go. Nice. Now I'm 0.5 size. I should be able to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that correctly? Nope, I did not. I knew that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that is the perfect. Oh, I forgot to put the void upgrades in. Whoops. There we go. So all of these now have the void upgrades as well. Unshrink ourselves. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put that over there. And I guess I'll put this over here. Alright, let's continue this and let it grow. Now basically I need a stack of each of the things to upgrade the catalyst, right? So I need a total of 11 stacks to make the 11 tier 1 catalysts. Now the tier 1 mini catalysts is not a problem, they have EMC. Mini, yeah, I can get 11 of these just fine. But the regular one is going to be the problem. So I have one of these, so I only need 10. Okay, so I only need 10 more. And then I guess I can go ahead and upgrade that catalyst while I'm waiting. Yeah, let's do that. So I just need to get what, one stack of each of these and put them in the catalytic converter. There we go. That should give me the tier 1 large catalyst. Da-da-da-da-da. Easy mode. Alright, let's go back in here. Now in the time that we've gone, this has generated... Oh, this is a lot of Inferium compared to the rest of the stuff. Okay, so what do I need? I need the tier 1s. So let's get... Yeah, you know what? Let's get 2 stacks of each. Oh! Who shrunk me? Titan? Why? Why you do this? Right, so back to the catalytic converter. I'm gonna need... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then like this. Sure, that works. Alright, perfect. So we can get 2 more stacks of each of these. Good thing that I have like 5,000. That makes things a lot easier. So it was something like this, right? I need to put these 2. Thank God the shapeless recipe is shapeless. Makes it a little bit simpler. You know, imagine if all of them had to be in the exact same order. Probably wouldn't be able to automate this with refined storage or something. We can now though. So I have 4 and I need 8 more. You can throw it all in the converter at once and it'll just craft them one at a time. Oh, that makes things easier, I guess. So I can just put the mini catalyst. Oh wait, I do need to get more seeds though. Not seeds, sorry, more essence. I'm gonna need to maybe speed this up a little bit. So I need how many? 8. 8 stacks is what? 512, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So we just need to wait for this to grow, I guess. Also, why do I have 1 extra stack of coal? Like, everything else is 128. Why is the coal... And why is the copper so much? I don't get it. So this is now 192. Does this take less time to grow? Oh, it takes less time to grow. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. I should have thought of that. But I am silly. Okay, so now I have 2 different types of copper as well. Oh, 3 different types of copper. So I have copper from mechanism, thermal, and ex nihilo. Good job. Good job, Pactev. That's the one thing that I always like really don't like about mod packs is the different types of ingots that are all the same. It always like really annoys me. But I guess in 1.16 there wasn't really an ore unification mod until Emendatus Enigmatica released. So, you know, kind of makes sense. Alright, I need more. I need 512. Work faster. Make a watch. Wouldn't the watch also increase the amount of FE that I need? Or does that not get affected? I would like to know the answer to that. It will? I had a feeling. It drastically increases it. Okay, so until I get the next reactor, then I probably won't do that. Maybe I could do reactors on this side of the room. How does that sound? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So if I did 1 over there, then 1 over there. Yeah, that would work. So 3 nitro reactors over here. That would give me 100... No, how much? 240,000? Hey, Dapper's here.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well said, Dapper, well said. I commend you for your spirit. I 100% agree with your convictions. Right, so let's get all of this and go back. Been lurking for almost the whole stream. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's very kind of you. There's a lot of places where you could have been lurking, but you chose me. That makes me incredibly grateful. Okay, so I just need to do this, right? That should work. Yeah, look at that. That makes things easier. So let's go ahead and get 4 stacks of each of these. Been doing something very stressful in X4 Foundation. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea what X4 is. But then again, I have no idea about a lot of things. Oh, it's a space sandbox. Okay, okay. That is kind of cool. But what is stressing you out? Is there anything I can help with? Probably not. But I still offer my services. It's like if Elite Dangerous and EVE Online had a kid. Okay, EVE Online I do know. EVE Online I do know. You're trying to steal an Asgard. You're trying to steal an entire planet? Is that even possible? I think Thor would have some strong feelings about that. Pretty sure he would not appreciate that. Oh, it's a battleship. Okay. That makes much more sense. Hey, Molan. One of the strongest ships in the game. Ah, I see. So is this like a massive multiplayer game? Like a MMO? And are you trying to steal it from like a single player, or are you trying to steal it? Oh, it's a single player game. Okay. Single player MMO? How does that work? So I'm guessing you're fighting with AI then. If that's the case. It feels like an MMO. Okay. That could be true. Like, I don't play MMOs, so that's fairly difficult for me to understand. I've always been more of a single player person myself. But since you said this is a single player, I don't know why I haven't seen it before. That's just me. I guess I got stuck in Minecraft for so long that I've forgotten what other games are like. The universe is dynamic. The AI is fighting its own wars depending on how the universe seed runs, and you can either help or hinder. That actually sounds pretty interesting. It does sound interesting. Or ignore it all and be a trade baron. Yeah, just profit from the war. That would be like the best thing. That would probably be what I do. Just don't fight the war. Just profit on both sides. That sounds just like something I would do. I'll make a big mining fleet, then kill any other miners. That is appealing. Yeah, so that would be basically a monopoly on the market, right? So if you do that, you pretty much have control over the entire market. Okay, so that's the tier 1 large catalyst complete. I don't think I'm going to be using these in the resource generators just yet. Because I'm just going to put this into the table, into the crafting table. So I'm going to get my ultimate crafting table. Now, we don't need the ultimate version, but since I have one ready anyway, I'm going to just use this one. Where do I place this? Yeah, you go over there. So this needs to go like so. I'm missing a lot of stuff, obviously. Now, does this table actually hold its inventory? I don't remember. It does, okay. You've been working in kitchens too long? Are you having some troubles? Okay, so this needs a cyan EMC link, which needs 970 million. I should have a cyan EMC link. Yeah, I do. Going to bed, going to spawn to lurk. Going to continue to lurk. Okay, Dapper, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the yeet as well. You can tell how old the oil they used to fry your tortilla chips is just by the smell. Nice. I probably would never be able to figure that out. Okay, so we need some bio resource, some tier 2s, some tier 1s, and some tier 3s, and some dimensionals. So let me just say resource. Get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so tier 1s go here. No, not there. Over here. Bio goes here. Tier 3 goes, no, tier 2 goes there. Dimensional goes here, and then the tier 3s go there. I don't know if I can craft 8 of these. Apparently I can though, so let's go ahead and make them. I set up the crafting recipe before stream. So we have the tier 3s now. Now all that's left is a bio catalyst, end catalyst, nether catalyst, and a chaos shard. Okay, so catalyst. So we have all of these. Bio goes here, end goes here, nether goes here. Now chaos shard we can't get just now. Tier 2 large catalysts. Yeah, so I need to work on the tier 2s now. I'm pretty sure I should have enough to do this. So tier 2. Oh, I have 2 of them. So I just need 6 more. So let's actually go ahead, go back to the personal room, to the compact machine. And for the tier 2, I need all the tier 2 material, right? And dielectric paste. If you're gonna do the shard with bees, make a few of the bees and apiaries. I could make a separate apiary for just that bee. That could work. So I need 6 stacks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna put this in my backpack because I won't have place. Oh, thank you, Must. Appreciate that help. I think the hey Harada. There we go. So we got all the things that we needed except the dielectric paste. That's gonna be back home. So dielectric paste. That's everything that we need. Don't know how this happened. Okay. So first things first is the mini catalyst, then one of each of these, I guess. I'm missing something. Lapis. Lapis was missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still need to get started with bees. Bees is pretty easy. It didn't take me too long. I think it was pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Why is this like all messed up? Hang on. Yeah, let's just do this. It took me like 3 hours or something to make the bees. Pretty simple. One apiary is only good for 2 of the same type, and that bee stays in the apiary a chunk. But isn't it, TJD, isn't it like if you have more than one type of bee and one apiary, then the other one stays there while this one is working, and as soon as this one leaves, the other one should go back in here to produce more combs, right? So in terms of production of honeycombs, wouldn't it be better to have 9 bees of the same type in here? There are multiple apiaries around a single area. Yeah, that is true. I'm talking about getting the maximum amount of honeycombs that I need. So wouldn't that way be better to have like the same bees, like multiple of the same bee? Just trying to understand like the whole working process of resourceful bees. Or would it still be better to just have like 2 of them or something? Because I was talking to someone earlier who said that they had 6 bees and like they had 2 of each in one apiary. The bee is ready to go in way before the other comes out. Ah, okay. It's a little tricky knowing which collector each apiary links to, but if you just pull it all out into a different chest. Okay. That might be something that we need to work on. Alright, so right now I have the tier 2 catalysts, so these need to turn into the tier 2 large catalysts, which means I just realized that I needed to make the dielectric bee. I did make it. Whoa, okay. I almost got scared over there. Almost. Okay, so that's 3 down. Why am I getting so less lapis? Or lead. Sorry, lead. Why is lead so less compared to the rest? Oh yeah, it was because lead and silver bees, I accidentally kept them locked. Yeah, I remember. I remember my failures pretty well. And that's radioactive. We don't need that. So, let's get ready to rumble, I guess. I think I'm going to arrange this a little bit better. This is a little bit awkward, but bear with me. I'm just diagonally pressing all of this. There we go. That is so weird. Okay, so the first thing that's gonna go in is the tier catalyst, and then one of each of these. There we go. Then one of each of these. It's a little bit weird, but we'll work with it. Yeah, I do need one. I probably should have made it a long time ago now that I think about it. But the gold one has been working for me, so I've just been like, eh. I guess it's time to upgrade. Let's at least get to the diamond tier, if not gold. What am I doing? Oh wait, is this an input slot? I just realized that these are input slots. Okay, that was silly of me. I didn't realize that until just now. I was like, those are just some slots probably to do with some other recipe or something. Okay, so I need 4 of these large catalysts. So that means 4 of the tier 3 catalysts. So let's go ahead and make these. So I have the mini catalysts over here, tier 3. I just need 4. Let's go back to the shrinking thingy. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Lord Jaja! How's it going, buddy? You realize that every time you do that, I get a copyright strike, right? On YouTube. Not that it matters to me. But then again, I did make the command, so it's my fault. Yeah, the saxophone gives me a copyright. It's not a strike, it's a claim. But it also says that the copyright owner allows its use on YouTube. So I don't get like a community strike or anything. I start doing it more and more. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, I'm missing something over here, chat. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs 6. Oh, I'm missing uranium. Hang on. I forgot to get the uranium. Not really good. Up. You gotta get good then. You have to do it for me. I specifically request it. Forgot to get the sleep charm. That is true. Let's just go ahead and do that. Real quick. I don't have a charm slot. Alright, time to add a charm slot. There we go. Sleep charm is done. That was pretty easy. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, why not just put them all in? Now that we know that these are input slots, I can just put them all in there. Yes, that is exactly what I did, Makod. Now that we have the input slots, might as well. So this is going to need 5 different tiers of honeycombs. Emerald, osmium, aluminum, radioactive, and platinum. I'm pretty sure I have all of these. I don't have all of these actually. I only have the radioactive, osmium, and emerald. Why do I not have all the rest? Platinum and aluminum. Did I not make the platinum and aluminum bees? I might not have. Oh, no. I made the bees. I didn't hatch them. So I have the aluminum and platinum bees. I haven't hatched them. Okay. Phew. I got scared for a second. A crisis averted. Okay, so I guess I need to make another apiary for these bees. And then I could also make one for the chaos, like all of the chaos stuff that I need to do. Okay, let me just adjust my seat 1 sec. Okay, let's get started on the chaos bee. So in order to make the chaos bee, I'm going to need the awakened and the dragon. Okay, now to make the awakened, it is a mutation if I remember correctly. Where's my Bpedia? There you are. So awakened draconium is with a draconium over an awakened draconium block. Right. So I need a draconium bee, and that comes from a terrasteel and enderium bee. So I'm gonna need a terrasteel bee. How do you get this? That comes from a mana steel bee on a terrestrial agglomeration plate. What is amount of mutations able to be performed per pollination? Okay, so I need a mana steel bee, which I do have. So let's just get another terrestrial agglomeration plate. That shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, actually I have one. So I just need my mana steel bee, which I did get earlier. And I need a hive. No, I don't need a hive actually. What I need is the mana steel bee's food. What does it eat? Or what is it like? The flower is the block of mana steel. Okay. I have exactly 1 block of mana steel. It's almost as if I calculated this earlier, but I did not, I promise. It's just a completely random occurrence. Terrestrial agglomeration plate can go here. Then I'm gonna get some cobblestone, or let's just get some stone bricks. I'm not sure if I need the trapdoor, but I am going to place it anyway. No, that's wrong. Yeah, there we go. And then let's get the hive. Again, I don't need it. I don't know if I need it. That's wrong. Okay, that is correct. Okay. Okay, is this gonna work? Let's hope it does. Okay, let's see. Is the terrestrial agglomeration plate going to move? And I forgot to do that. Come on, please work. Wow. Oh, there we go. It did work, and we got the terrasteel bee. So now that that is done, I can get the jar. I can jar this bee up. Now I don't think there's a use for the mana steel bee beyond making the terrasteel one, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. So where is the terrasteel bee? What does this thing do? This thing makes a draconium bee with an enderium bee. Okay, so I just need to get an enderium bee now. How do you get an enderium bee? That is by breeding an ender with a diamond. Okay, I have the diamond, I don't have an ender. So that is with a skeleton and a zombie. Okay, so how do I get a zombie bee? Click or right click for more info. It does not spawn in the world. That's not it. Okay, back to the BPDI, I guess. Because for some reason, it doesn't tell me what I need in JEI. So, zombie bee is created by a slimy bee on a zombie head. Right. Right, so I need a slimy bee now. God, this is a rabbit hole that just keeps on going, doesn't it? So how do I get a slimy bee then? That is a water and a... Oh my god. I need to make a water bee now? How do you get a water bee? Okay, I might have started down a path that I don't have any idea how to navigate. Okay, why are you not searching? Water. What? Okay. It just doesn't want to search, I guess. The heck is up with that? Of course it's gonna be at the last. Craft the egg. Can you craft the water bee egg? Okay, so slimy bee you can't. What about the water bee? Oh, so water bee you can craft the egg. Okay. So let's do that. What about the dirt bee? Because you need that as well. Okay, you can craft that as well. So those two combined give you the slimy bee. Alright. Let me just light this up so that nothing spawns in there. I'm going to need something. What do I need? I need the soulless egg. So that means I need some mob imprisonment tools. I need some redstone. The redstone needs to be enriched. That needs to go in the infuser and make the soul remover. And then I just need some eggs. So there we have it. The 2 soulless eggs that I need. And then we just need to craft this, right? So the water bee needs a water bucket and a soulless egg. I'm gonna go in there. And then the dirt one is pretty simple. We got the dirt spawn egg, the water spawn egg. Let's get some jars, not hearts, jars. So that's the water bee and that's the dirt bee. All right, now I do need to breed these up because that's gonna make the slimy bee. So that needs leaves and dirt. Okay. Leaves, dirt, and a jar. That should do it. So, water bee with leaves, dirt bee with dirt, and a jar. Get started. That will give us a slimy bee. Now, how do I get a zombie head? I guess I could get it with zombie essence, and making zombie essence would not be bad because I could just get zombie seeds with soul jars with rotten flesh. That could work. Yeah, it's a big rabbit hole. That is true. But I guess I have to do it. I should have probably started it a long time ago. But better late than never, I guess. So let's go ahead and get some more soul jars. And that needs some soulium ingots. And then some soul glass. There we go. So that is done. Now I just need some rotten flesh, right? Thankfully, rotten flesh is not hard to come by. Did you get their comb? Whose comb? Alright, I'm going to chuck all the bees into the system for now. I'll also get the terrasteel bee into its jar. So that I can get them out when I need them. Now, this is 0.5. 0.5 out of 10 for 1. So 20 should fill up the jar for the tier 3 large catalyst. I still need to craft the platinum and the other bee and the chaos bee. No wait, I have the platinum and aluminum. I need to make another apiary for that. Hang on. So many things to do. Not enough time. Missing 83 nether star essence. Okay, that can be easily fixed. Give me some nether star essence, please. You are over here, right? Okay, that should solve your problems. Also, why are you... Okay, I have no idea why that's doing that. I guess I didn't, like, lock the drawer first. That was weird. Anyway, so now can you make a tier 4 apiary? Yes, you can. So make one. Thank you. It's crazy how quickly you can make a tier 4 apiary when you have the materials. So where's my soul extractor? I don't think I have it outside. Let me just go ahead and get it. Soul extractor. You can go here so you have energy. And then just speed it up a little bit, shall you? Shall we? Alright, perfect. So that'll give us the zombie seeds, and then the zombie essence can be used to make the zombie head, which will be mutated by the slimy bee in order to get the zombie bee, which then will be used for something to make the Enderium bee. And then the Enderium bee will be used with the diamond bee. Yeah, I knew that bees would be a massive rabbit hole. I kind of expected it. Right now, zombies is only a tier 3, so it should be fairly simple. We are back. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so let's get some Imperium. So that's a tier 3 seed. Now I will need to make a Solium seed base. So that is something that I haven't done before, but it's fairly simple in this pack. In Stone Technology Ultimate, I would have to pull my teeth out to do that. But let's get the Solium seed base, Tertium, and Soul Jars. Too bad these don't go back in your hand. That should be our zombie seeds done. Here we go. This is going to go into my compact machine, just like the other ones. Not that I need it as much, but might as well place them. And I need a farmland for this. Again, it doesn't really matter which one I use at this point. Zombie seeds. Oh wow, this takes a while. I can't speed this up anymore because this is pretty much at its limit right now. The pipes are pretty much at their limit. If I speed that up much more, it's gonna be like massively. Maybe I could do a 2x. Nope. You see the power pod bar going down? Probably should not have done that. It's not able to pull enough power from these pipes. Oh, I could probably have used a Draconic Evolution crystal. The wireless energy crystal. This would have been great for like wirelessly sending energy to all these power pods. Probably should have thought of that before, but it's fine. It is what it is. So we got some zombie essence. I only need 8 of these to make the zombie head. So the rest of that we can say bye-bye. And now I need a blank slate or blank plate or something. Blank skull. That's the one. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was blank. And there we go. We got a zombie head. And now that that has EMC, we have 26 million of them. So let's just put this down over here. And where's my slimy bee? Did I make that, or am I still... Yeah, I did make it. Now, what does a slimy bee need? I'm pretty sure it just needs slime blocks, right? Let me just check though. So, slimy bee. If I check the uses of this, yes, it is the flower for the slimy bee. So you, my friend, are gonna go in there, and then I need a bit of glass. There we go. The glass is just protection to make sure it doesn't fly out. Come on. Give me what I need. The zombie bee. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever needed. And there we go. Got it. Thank you for your services. I appreciate it. You can now go and have a rest. Alright, so now that we have the zombie bee, what was next? I guess I should probably jar this first. How does this work in our Enderium bee thingy? I've completely forgotten. Ender bee, there we go. So skeleton and zombie. Got it. I do have a skeleton bee. I have 5 of them actually. So let's just breed these up. I'm pretty sure this is going to need bone and flesh. So let me just check. Bee breeding. I need 8 bones and 4 rotten flesh. Okay, a little bit more than I expected. But that's fine. And this is going to give us the bee that we desire. The bee that shall not be named. I am going to name it. Come on. Just a little bit more. And... oh, it's gone. I forget that it goes into the output. But there we go. So we got an ender bee. So now these can go away. And the ender bee needs ender dust, I believe. Or is it ender pearl dust? It is ender pearl dust. Okay. Ender pearl dust and diamond. Okay. Now I assume you get that from pulverizing ender pearls. Yes. So let's get a diamond. I'm gonna need to borrow my diamond bee for a little bit. Where are you, diamond bee? I guess you're in the apiary. Oh, there you are. You beautiful, beautiful creature. I love you. You're my favorite bee of them all, you know? I do have 22 hours stored in my stamina bottle, so I'm not afraid to waste a little bit. I should actually be wasting a lot more than I am. It's just like I'm Indian, right? So I'm super stingy. We've been brought up this way to be like super stingy. I hate like spending my time. That radioactive bee is having the time of its life. Oh wait, don't I need the diamond bee for the Enderium bee? In order to breed it into the next tier? Yeah, no, I need a terrasteel. Okay. Enderium bee and terrasteel. Okay. Now, isn't this going to need terrasteel though? So I might need to actually make some terrasteel for this. Yeah, because I need to make 1 terrasteel ingot and 1 enderium ingot. Now enderium is not a problem because it's a pretty simple recipe. All I need is some lead, ender pearls. Wait, I think it's 3 lead, right? And 1 diamond, diamond dust. And making terrasteel is also not a big deal. It's pretty simple. So that's gonna need a mana diamond, a mana pearl, and something else, right? Mana steel. Yeah, mana steel, mana diamond, mana pearl. I'm missing all of them. Great. Sounds about right. I haven't done Botania in this pack too much. I've just done like barely the minimum that's required, and that's about it. Alright, so let's go to our Botania setup real quick and get ourselves some mana stuff. And I need another terrestrial agglomeration plate. Hopefully I should be able to make one. Yeah, there we go. And that needs, I believe, lapis blocks and living stone to complete the multi-block. Also, I think I need to make a spark for this. If I am correct, I need to make a spark. Yeah. So let's do one thing. Let's replace these 9 blocks. So it's gonna be 5 living stone, 4 lapis, and terrestrial agglomeration plate. Let's make 2 sparks. That just needs some blaze powder, so I don't have any blaze powder apparently. But thankfully I can craft it on demand, so it's not that big a deal. Now 1 spark is gonna go on top of the plate, 1 spark is gonna go on top of the mana pool, and now if I remember correctly, all I need to do is right click this, and that should send the mana over as it is. It's going to take a lot of mana, but I think it takes like half a mana pool's worth to make 1 terrasteel. Please be correct. If it takes more than that, I'm gonna be ruined. Let me just get a few charcoal blocks just in case. No, it looks like it takes half. Okay, so that's good. Why are you not working? Hello? Chat, any idea why this mana pool is not being filled up by the spreader? Yeah, I can do that. That's true. I think I have one actually. Yeah, I have one. But why is this not working? Oh, it's the wrong block. I used the charcoal block from Chisel. There we go. That's more like it. I was using a decorative block. No wonder that wasn't working. Okay, so we got the terrasteel. We got the indidium. So that should be the B that we need. It should be the B. Then I guess this cobblestone can go away. Okay, so while this is working, let's just go ahead and copy paste this this structure. So that is 1. Wait, I need to put this in copy mode, right? So that's going to be the area that is copied. Let's go to paste mode, and I am going to remove this. Okay, and the apiary is going to go over there. So let's put that away. And the apiary should go over here. Okay, why are you not pasting? Oh, is it in anchor mode again? Okay. Okay, that is a little bit weird. Why are you doing that? Why is it 2 different... what? How did that happen? Dang it, now I need to copy this thing again. Okay. Let's hope it's now in place. Looks like it is. Is this correct? It is not. It needs to be anchored 1 block more. There we go. Now it's done. So let's get the blocks that we need for this. Need some glass. I need some stone bricks. I need the player thingy. I need an apiary storage. Hang on. Apiary storage is easy. Player block I should have. Yes, I do. What else? For some reason it says I need a flower. I don't think I need that. Okay. I'm gonna put that away. Let's just right click this with the stuff that we have, and I'm gonna put away the copy paste gadget. Now the apiary will not be, oh, it is formed, never mind. It is formed, and this apiary is gonna house all the bees that we need, the awakened draconium and the chaos and that stuff. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So that is done, that is done. You can come back. I don't know, I think I need to keep the Bpedia with me for now. So I think the breeding should be done by now. Yeah, there we go, we got the draconium bee. Now the next mutation is going to be the draconium makes the awakened. I wish they would show you the mutations in JEI. That is like the only problem I have with this. Draconium bee. Yeah, for Chaos Shard, yes. That is what I'm trying. Okay, so in order to make the Draconium bee turn into the Awakened Draconium bee spawn egg, I'm going to need some Awakened Draconium block. They do, but only the eggs. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it needs to be a little bit more consistent. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so I'm guessing that this needs fusion crafting, so let's go ahead and set up some fusion crafting. This is gonna be rough. I haven't done fusion crafting in a long time. That's gonna need some draconium ingots. Do I not have any draconium? Dang it. Okay, let's get some draconium seeds going, I guess. That was a good catch, if I may say so. That's needing supremium and a prosperity seed base. Where is my supremium? There's 2 supremium. Give me a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. Attaboy. Okay. Seed base. Okay, so this is also going to go into the compact machine. I'll hook up the compact machine with refined storage in a little bit. Okay, maybe I should make the Insanium farmland. I feel like I might need it in the future. And I might also remove the zombie stuff. So this is going to take about 32 seconds or so in order to give us 64 draconium, I believe. And then 64 draconium makes 8 ingots. Okay, that's not too bad. Come on, be a little bit quicker. There we go. Draconium essence. Let's get this for now, and we'll come back to it later. Also, should I just keep the draconium bee going? Because the draconium bee will give us draconium honeycomb blocks, which can be centrifuged into the ingots. I mean, I don't see a reason why not. Only thing is, I need a draconium block as a flower. I could do that. a draconium block as a flower. I have I have a little bit of draconium. It's not a lot, but I could do it. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Tired of doubting myself. I'm gonna do it. So you, my friend, are gonna go right in the middle because that is your spot. So if I give you your place here, are you gonna recognize the apiary as your home? Let's find out. Look at the particle effects, by the way. We get the ender chest particle effects from this bee. Look at that. The purple effects. Ah, that's pretty neat. Yes, and you do go in here. Perfect. It is also unlocked, so it shall come back out. And then it'll just collect over here. I might actually use my apiary storage upgrade over here because I haven't connected this up with any storage drawers just yet. So we'll just use that just in case we overflow. Might want an ender beacon. What is an ender beacon? Consumes honey, grants bees safety. Wait, does the draconium bee teleport? Oh, trait is ender. The bee can randomly teleport to an empty position within 4 blocks. Okay. So I do need to make the beacon. I mean, making the beacon itself is not a problem. Getting the honey for it though, that might be a little bit of an issue. So what is the thing that I need to put over here? Hey Brandon, do I need any of the effects or do I just need fluid? Like, do I just need honey? How are you doing? Just got back from the gym. I'm doing good. Working on getting some more bees and stuff done. So, not blaze, sorry, and tank. I just need to give it the honey. Okay, perfect. In that case, let's just do this. And let's just do this, maybe? No, that's not gonna work. Let's do this. Give me a pipe, please. So that's gonna fill up with honey. And then the honey can go down here. Aha! It is working. Okay, I don't want the beacon to be shining. So that's a good thing that I can do. And it's draining 1 millibucket per tick. It's saying is active, no. Why is it saying no? Isn't it supposed to be active? Consumes honey, grants bee safety, prevents bees from teleporting in effect range. Oh, is that for the effect? Okay, that might be for the effect. Okay. As long as that works, I'm fine. Let's just see if we can get some draconic... Ah! It did it again, chat. It did it again. It turned it back into a tier 1 apiary. Why does this happen? So annoying. Okay, are you coming out anytime soon? 40 ticks, 20 ticks, that's 1 second, and it's out. Okay, and it went straight through the torch to the draconium block. Fine. Now that that's working, let's see if we can get a core, a draconium core, and let's make ourselves one of those thingies that we need. What is it called? A fusion crafting core. Surprising that draconic evolution is not a questline over here. You would think that being as important as it is for endgame, they would do that, but I guess they didn't think of that. Okay, that's not gonna go over there. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna go over here. Now, how does this work again? It's been a while. I think I need something called crafting injectors. Yeah, draconium fusion crafting injectors. Okay, so if I wanted to make the vacant block, I need 7 of these injectors. They need to be wyvern tier. And then the wyvern tier needs to be draconium tier crafted. Alrighty, so I do need to make these. Cool. So I need to make 7 of these cores. Then I can make these. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I just realized. No, I need a minimum of 9, don't I? Yeah, I need 9. Because I'm gonna need 8 of them for this craft, and I'm gonna need 1 of them to exchange out. So yeah, I do need 9. This is going to be, I guess I can do, I can do 4 like this and 4 like this. 1 or more injectors are too close. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Maybe it needs to be 2 blocks out. 1 or more injectors are too close. What do you mean too close? Isn't it supposed to be 2 blocks out? Let's break and replace this. Ah, now it works. That's so silly. Okay, so if I want to turn this into the next tier, I am going to need some flux points and some cables. So let's get a couple of flux points. Right, I don't have any cables. Great. Good job. Right, so you're gonna be elite. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Let's give you a ponytail sticking out the top to make you look pretty cool. Because that's how you look cool apparently these days. And let's see, can we create one of these? So that needs a wyvern. Oh, okay, that is expensive. How much draconium do I have left? I don't even know if I have enough. Nope, definitely don't. So if I wanted to do the... Where's the injector thingy, man? I keep losing the focus of my thing. So I need... That's 9 ingots, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 16. So 31, 37 ingots per craft. Taking your boy for a walk. Sounds good, Brandon. Enjoy your walk, dude. So I need 37 times 8. 37 times 8. I think I'm doing something wrong. I need 7 wyvern tiers. Oh, so I only need 37 times 7. Okay, why am I doing 8 then? I need 259 draconium ingots for this. Okay, I hopefully have been getting enough draconium over here. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be enough, but hopefully it is. That is 229, so I need a little bit more. Dang it. 245. How much did I say I needed? Memory of a goldfish, I tell you. 259. So I need 45 and 60, 15, 14. So I need 14 more ingots. And there we go. 14 more ingots acquired. That's 16. Let's go and do our crafting. So first things first, I need 7 blocks. Then I need some draconium cores. So how many cores do I need? I need 4 times 7, that's 28. 29, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 of them per craft. Right, 6 of them per craft. So 6 sevens are 42. Okay, that's just about enough. Now, what else do I need? I need to make the wyvern cores. That needs some nether stars. 7 nether stars. That should be pretty simple. And then the wyvern cores are now craftable. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So that is exactly what I needed. Let's get the cores back. Now, is that exactly everything that we want? So 14 of these, 7 of these, 7 of these. Yeah, that's correct. And then 7 fours are 28 diamonds. I think that should be it, actually. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, cool. So the way this is going to work is 7 of these, 7 of these, 7 of these and these. And then 7 of each diamond. Please tell me you're gonna work. Yes! And what? No valid recipe. Ah, that's why. Okay. So it's now gonna be charging up the Draconium Fusion crafting injectors. As you can see, the lightning charges are happening. And once the charging is complete, it's gonna craft. I actually kind of like this lightning. It makes it look pretty awesome. Right, so we have a first wyvern. Now I am going to have to replace one of these to continue the crafting. So you, my friend, can go over there. You can go back. You can go in and craft. Now this thing is a pain to automate, by the way, because there's 2 different phases to it. So one is the charging phase and one is the crafting phase. So it's really a pain to automate with like redstone and stuff. And you can't just stick a refined storage craft on top of it either. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying that sound. Okay, so while this is crafting, let's see, what else do we need? Anything else? We're just waiting for the vacant draconium block. So 4 draconium blocks. Some more draconium cores. That's 6 cores. 1 heart. Okay, that should be fairly doable. By the time we finish crafting all of these, I'll have enough draconium to do that. Hey! Oh, Shimon! That was perfect timing. How are ya? How are you doing? Also, did I am so stupid. I forgot to put my platinum and aluminum bees in the apiary. I don't have any... How do I not have any platinum? Hang on. How do you make platinum again? That's how. Also, how does the platinum bee actually flower? Oh, it just needs a normal flower. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's get another poppy. And for aluminum, I'm pretty sure it needs the aluminum block. Am I correct? Yes, I am. So that's gonna need a little bit of tier 3. Aluminum block. And we go in here. Now, I think I'll put the aluminum block over here and I'll put a grass block over here. Poppy can go here. So that's gonna be the aluminum bee, that's gonna be the platinum bee. And I guess you're good? I hope you are. It doesn't seem to be pollinating. Because normally when they pollinate, they go round and round. Oh, never mind, it is. It's just going like really slow. Okay, so that should give us the honeycombs that we need. I've completely forgot about this. I should have done that a long time ago. Okay, how much draconium are we gonna get from this? Come on, please be a decent amount. 9. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Oh, I forgot. I need to craft this stuff. Whoopsie. I'm having too much fun over there. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You need to right click that to remove it. Otherwise it stays in there. The fusion crafting injectors actually save their data. So you need to remove the item that's inside of there. Otherwise you're gonna have problems. There we go. So we got aluminum and platinum. We're gonna need a lot more of that though. Alright, so while this is crafting, let's get our dragon heart. Then we need some draconium cores. 6 of them. And what else did we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 heart, and 4 draconium blocks. Okay, that's pretty easy. Right, last 2 to go. It's so weird that the way I place this. Like I should have placed them either like opposite directions or something. Why did I do like a weird L shape thing? I'm just weird. Come on. Wyvern fusion crafting injector. Last one. I guess this 8th one can stay as it is. It doesn't really matter. Not going to be using it, so. So we're back up started on a single player world. Because that makes complete sense. I wonder how many times I've said that to now. Ooh, we're up to 13,000 Inferium seeds. I might have to restock that once again. How are we doing on the honeycombs? 24, 24, oh 32, 20, 32, 32 and some draconium. Okay. It's not too bad. So we'll replace this one. I need some of these. Hopefully this works. Please tell me this is gonna work. Yes! There we go. So I don't need that crafting injector anymore. Hopefully my power is like doing okay. It seems to be okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So the reactor is at 500 degrees Celsius and it's only generating 56,000. What a surprise, chat. What a surprise that the coolant actually makes a difference. Why not pipe the seeds up to the chest with seeds being in a filter? I should probably do that. But there you go. It has been conclusively proved that the reactor running hotter does not produce more energy. It in fact produces less. I don't want anyone to ever talk to me about that ever again. Alright, so this thing is sending... Oh, I just realized this is a little bit weird. No, it's fine, it's fine. So I can do another pipe over here, right? Hang on. So if I set this up correctly, let me just set this to extract. That's gonna be filtered with a seed. There we go. That works. No need for the filter tool. I just need one filter. Question wasn't about it running hot at first, was about using blue ice versus dry ice. No, someone posed the question that do you even need coolant, because the hotter you run, the faster the reactor runs. Yeah, but I don't care which ice is there, honestly. I can make dry ice, so it's not a big deal for me, and I've always used dry ice, so that's just like my go-to. That's all. It's not 100% necessary. Okay, so I need to make the awakened draconium seeds. So that's gonna need a prosperity seed base, some insanium, and some draconium. Actually, let's just do that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what ice you put there, but I just prefer dry ice because it's the best option, and if you have access to the best option, then why not use it? That's my way of doing. Like, here's the thing. There's different tiers of reactors, right? But the nitro is the best one. But there are other tiers. Why not use them? Because this is the best one. So just like that, dry ice is the best ice. That's what we're gonna use. That's just the way I go about my life. Actually, I should do that. Now this is gonna take a minute. Okay. We're already up to 1400 draconium essence. That's going pretty well. But it's not any effort at all, to be honest. It's like nothing. There's no effort required. Like, all I needed to do was set up automation for energizing orb, and I did that anyway then. Like, that was so simple. I did that in like 15 minutes or something. Like, if it was 2 hours or 3 hours worth of effort, then maybe. I'm not the one who's whining. I'm the one who's explaining why this is not a bad thing. Okay, so I just need the platinum and the aluminum honeycombs. So I need 4 stacks of those, so 256. That's gonna take a while. So we just have 1 stack right now. Let me go ahead and get another drawer. Dry ice isn't easy enough for you, so you go with blue ice. It's enough, it's fast enough for me that I can justify the effort. Yeah, if everything we do is easy, then what's the fun in playing, right? There has to be some sort of effort that is worth taking. There has to be something that's justifiable, right? You do a lot of pointless things, you skip difficult other things. Hey, if that's the way you want to play, that's fair enough. I always try to do things differently sometimes, like, except for energy. For energy, I always go for the gas burning generator. Always. That's the only thing that I always do. Okay, maybe I should speed this up a little bit. You always go with top tier if you can. Yeah, like, it depends on how much effort you want to put into it. But I generally prefer the top tier stuff. Okay, how do you get the dragon bee again? Someone explain. It is an end bee on a dragon head. Okay, that's a weird recipe, but okay. Now, how do you get an end bee? I'm guessing you can like craft this somehow. Pigman bee and lava bee. I don't think there's a way to get lava bee though. Or maybe there is. Nope. How do you get the lava bee? That is water with lava. No, that's children. Parents are lava. Oh, so the lava bee is an egg? Man, it's so confusing. Why do they do some of these as eggs and some of them as bees? It's really annoying. Okay, so let's get another mob imprisonment tool. Mob imprisonment. 1 redstone. I could just use 8 redstone, it doesn't really matter, but you know. Also, this does not matter, so let's get an egg. Soulless egg. Let's get a lava bucket. That's gonna be the lava bee. Now I do need the pigman bee as well, because pigman and lava combine together to make the stuff that we need. Okay, so we got the lava and the pigman bee. That's gonna make the end bee. So 9 gold nuggets and 4 cobblestone. That's all I need. 9 gold nuggets, 4 cobblestone. That gives us what we need. Let's do it. Let's get our breeding on. So that is pigman, gold, lava, cobble, bee jar. Speed! Speed is also necessary. What are you doing up there? Why are you in there? Who told you you belonged over here, Abby? I have no idea what Abby is doing in here. I hope I haven't got any... No, I shouldn't have gotten any Abby stuff, right? Yeah, because that needs some sort of breeding thing. Okay, so let's get this out as well. We don't need the storage upgrade anymore. Oh, actually, I should probably make a storage upgrade for this. In case I ever run out of space. So, do we have the stuff? You're back? Alright, that was quick. Welcome back. Now, end B over a dragon head it was, right? Was that correct? Oh, I need to do the whole thing again. Hang on. Maybe I should just do this in the void machine. Or in the compact machine, right? Only took him around the block. Okay. As long as he's happy. That's all that matters, I guess. Let's place the dragon head down there. Let's get some stone bricks. And, what is the end bee's flower? Is it a chorus? No, it's just endstone. Literally just endstone. It's gotta be the lamest flower I've ever seen. Yeah, might need some glass for this. He loves being out. That's good. That's good. Dogs need exercise. Let's see if this works. Oh! Apparently that did not work. Was that not how you get the dragon bee? Hey, Quinley! Yeah, it says NB over dragon head gives you the dragon bee. Oh, there we go. It just took a couple of tries. Okay. How's it going? It's going well. We're just working on some bees. Trying to get all the bee stuff. Yeah, mutations are my least favorite part of resourceful bees. I don't like the mutation stuff because I don't like RNG. And mutation is RNG. For the most part. Oh, what is that? XP. So we have the dragon bee. Now what does the dragon bee need? It needs the Awakened Draconium Bee. And that you get with... I'm pretty sure that is Draconium with an Awakened Draconium block. So Draconium Bee. Block to item mutation. Over an Awakened Draconium block makes the Awakened Draconium Bee. Yeah, this is pretty difficult stuff for my brain sometimes. I need to export this Draconium Bee. Like, this is a big rabbit hole that I've gone through. Okay, let's do this again. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, that's wrong. So the Awakened Draconium block is going to be over here. What is the Draconium Beast flower? It is just Draconium ingots. So let's put those in place. And you know what? Let's just get some player blocks instead. That'll make it a little bit easier. So we can just go in here and observe this, right? Better than fighting the Chaos Dragon. That is true. Like, the Chaos Dragon fight is so boring and like badly done that I would rather just do this whole rabbit hole of bees. Whee! Look at him go. There you go. Thank you. I knew you would do that, Quinley. I was ready for it. I was 100% super ready. Okay, so we got the Awakened Draconium Bee. I'm gonna put the Draconium Bee back where it's supposed to be. Oh, what the? Oh, what? Hicknell.
Thank
No.
you, Hickernell, for gifting 5 community subs.
What the heck? Why? That came out of nowhere. Holy crap, 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Hicknell. Let's see who got the subs. Nerd Gamer, Astral K9, Monkey Border, Casual Cannibal, Kamiko, all amazing people. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Little bit of chaos. I'd say that's more than a little. Thank you for your support, my dude. Oh.
Deadshot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch. Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Hey, stop it. Alright, let me just oh, let me die, I guess. Let's get up and stretch. I definitely needed to stretch. And let's drink some water. Or consume some H2O, as I put it. Alright, let's get back to fighting. Oh, I thought my game crashed for a second over there. That was a little bit of a lag spike. Let's see how many deaths we are gonna get. Hopefully I can keep it low. I think the skellies are the major problem. Yep. Skellies are the major problem. Need to figure them out. Oh, thank you, Titan. Titan helping out with his once in a stream command. Right, now that we have resistance and stuff, I'm not scared of any of these guys. Thank you very much, Titan. Oh, there's a compressed Kamiko. Right, there we go. Are those all the named mobs done? I'm pretty sure they are. Nope, never mind. We have one over here. There we go. That one is done as well. I guess we can just kill the rest of them normally. Is that it? That might be it. Yep, looks like it. Thank you so much, Hickenal, for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it, dude. That was 4 deaths, not bad. I kept it down thanks to Titan. If Titan wasn't around, this could easily have been like 20 deaths. Okay, I'm missing the morph tool. There it is. Missing the water as well. Alright, perfect. You can go, you can go, you can go. That goes there, that goes there. And I think we're good. That was from a compressed Kamiko. Yeah, but the compressed Kamiko was the mob that spawned. So the rest of them are normal mobs. And normal mobs I can use my sword against with no problem whatsoever. Alright, so we have the vacant Draconium Bee. Now, how do you get the Chaos Bee again? That is just these two bred together with... Oh, I need Dragon's Breath. I have Dragon's Breath. Yeah! I didn't even know that I had Dragon's Breath. Hey, Little Miss Misses, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get another bee jar, and that should be the Chaos Bee complete. I might do another one of these actually. Let's do 2 Chaos Bees so that I can breed them together. And I'm gonna need some Draconium, and I'm gonna need some Dragon's Breath, and that should be that. Wanna buy some Death Sticks? Hey Zulu, what are Death Sticks? And how do I buy them? Yeah! Finally got the Chaos Bee, chat. Finally. And we got 2 of them. Look at that. Okay, so the Draconic Bee is going to need a Draconium block. What is the Dragon Bee going to need? Dragon Egg Crux? Ouch. I don't know if I can make that actually. Oh, I can. Okay, that was... I wasn't sure if I could, but I can. And we have the Draconium block as well, so let's put these down. The answer is you want to go home and rethink your life. Okay, I would have never got that because, you know, never ever watched Star Wars, so that's just me. Or Star Trek. You know, none of those. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the best. Hey, hey! Oh my god, did you just kill my bees? Zulu. I hope you didn't kill my bees. I swear, if my... You killed my dragon bee! You know how difficult it is to get the dragon bee, Zulu? 2 of them died. Even the lapis bee is dead. Five, six, 7, 8. Okay, that one is fine. But I lost 2 bees. Okay, I'm just gonna get them back. I don't care. Dragon bee and lapis bee. They died of unnatural causes, so I'm going to say I deserve the right to bring them back. Nope, I'm making both of them. You killed them. I'm not responsible. It's all your fault. Okay, give me some awakened draconium. Thank you very much. I also need some other stuff. What else do I need? I had 4 things, right, before? No, I had 3. So I had aluminum, platinum, and draconium. So now I should get awakened draconium and... what is the other thing? The dragon thingy. What does this thing make? Dragon honeycombs. There we go. That's what I need. That gives... Oh, that gives dragon eggs. But it's only a 1% chance. So it's not that good. Why did I put the pipe away? What's wrong with me? Okay, come on, Dragon Bee. Could you be any slower? Still got 300 ticks. Okay, what does the Chaos Bee actually need? It needs another awakened draconium block. Okay, that's not too bad. I just need some more draconium blocks. Okay. I'll be able to make one more once I get it from here. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That's my bad. How many is this gonna allow me to make? Oh, that's not too bad. So that allows me to make 2 blocks. I knew that the awakened draconium is not that easy. But at least we can get those. So 2 blocks, that's gonna go in here. So I guess it'll go 1 over here, 1 over here. And then the Chaos Bees are gonna go on each of these. And that should be that. I think we are done with the bees. Now all I need to do is wait for the Chaos Bees. And I'm good. So the Chaos Honeycombs is gonna give me Chaos Shards. Chaos Honeycombs will give me a 1% chance to get 9 tiny Chaos Fragments. Once I get 9 of those, that makes 1 small. Then once I get 9 of those, I can make 1 large. Then 9 of those makes 1 Chaos. So 9, 27, 81. Yeah, so I need to get 81 of these, which means I need 9 honeycomb blocks to actually work properly. Okay, are you gonna... why did I put the pipe again? I keep putting the pipe away. I don't mean to do it. I just, like, automatically do it. Okay, how long is it going to take for the Chaos Bee to produce? Oh, wow. That takes like 1400 ticks or something. That's crazy now. That's crazy. Also, that one seems to be stuck. Why are you stuck, buddy? That's your home. Go in. Oh, because the other one was in there. Okay, okay, okay. Because you can only have one type of bee in the apiary at one time. So if you have a Chaos Bee, you can't have another one in there. So it just wanders around until the other one comes back out. There we go. Chaos Honeycomb. Are you too good for your home? No, no. It was just waiting for its spot to be released. Okay, so I should be able to make the tier 3 large catalyst at this point. Let's see if I am. So I need 4 stacks of these. 4 stacks of emerald. 4 stacks of osmium. And 4 stacks of radioactive. Hopefully that is exactly what I need. Oh, I didn't have enough space, but okay. There we go. So that should give us a tier 3 large catalysts. Now the large catalysts can be used to make the capsules, but I'm not going to bother with that just yet. Because my aim is to get the tier 9001 resource generator. Once I get that, I'm going to be golden. So basically all I'm missing now, chat, is the Chaos Shard. So that's all I'm missing. And once that's done, we're going to be getting infinite items, pretty much. So all that's missing is the shard. Not even you got that? Oh, is it some reference, Ikanel? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I should check the rewards. So that gave me a Cyan EMC link. Happy Gilmore. I've heard of that, but I've never watched it. Or read it or seen it, whatever it is. I just know what, like, there's a thing called Happy Gilmore. I just don't know what it means. You're at this point yourself in your playthrough. Oh, nice. We're pretty much like together, side by side. Okay, let's run this through the centrifuge and see what we can get. I'm hoping for at least one shard. Just one shard. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Nope. Just beeswax. But when they said a 1% chance, that makes sense. That it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna AFK for a little bit and let it run. It's a 1% chance. What do we expect, chat? Like, the only other way to get it faster is to actually go to the end and defeat the Chaos Dragon. And that's not happening anytime soon. Let me tell you that. I could do it, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so... Oh, I probably should not have removed that. Let me just go ahead and put that back. Actually, let's put the Chaos Shard up here. Because that is... it's a really bad, like really badly designed fight, Titan. You weren't here when I did the fight last time. It's a really badly designed fight and it takes a long time. It would take me about 1.5 to 2 hours to do. Pretty much. Okay, I need to get another reactor going. So I need to get some reactor blocks. Let's go ahead and check that out. So what do I need for the reactor? I need dielectric casing, I need 36 uraninite, and I need 36 nitro capacitors. Took you 3 hours just to destroy the crystals. There you go. There you go. Someone who has experience with it. Oh, is this? This is completely full. Ah. Let me get another storage upgrade for this. Oh wait, is it full? Yeah, I don't have any storage upgrades in there. Alright. That was just in time, by the way. That just filled up to 512 because, you know, because this thing, we removed one stack from that. That was quite close. Okay, so if I want to make the nitro capacitors, I'm gonna need some nitro seeds, right? I can get nitro crystals from nitro seeds. That should be pretty simple. I just need a seed base. Let's go ahead and make the seeds. White upgrade? It's probably a good idea, yeah. There we go. White upgrade done. Nitro crystals done. Let's go in here. Let's actually put these down. Actually, let's put this in here first. That's going to take 1 minute and 13 seconds. That's enough time for me to actually drink water once again. And it's about that time where I need to start looking at people to raid. Because we are rapidly reaching the point where I need to stop the stream because I need to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll just raid Luna. Luna's on right now, so why not? Right, 30 seconds to go. I can't time in a bottle this, by the way. This thing doesn't work. The pipes cannot carry that much load. I wonder if you can make the infinity pipe upgrade. Nope, you can't. That would have been nice, being able to transfer 2.1 billion per tick. But I guess I can't do that. You need to time in a bottle the apiary? No. I've tried it. It doesn't like being done. Oh, oh my god, that gives me a lot of crystals. I did not see that coming. Okay. I need to get a few more though. So might as well get as many as possible. Now, in order to make the capacitors, I should probably make the recipes for the same. Capacitors. So that's blazing. That is niotic. That is spirited. And that is nitro. Okay, so I should be able to craft 36 capacitors, right? I'm still missing 40 crystals. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit odd. What about this? I haven't set up recipes for the crystals themselves. Oh, but I'm getting those from the... Yeah. There's a reason why I haven't set those up. Because I'm getting them from these plants over here. So that's... Oh, that's pretty much complete. Oh, so that's voiding. Okay, that's fine. Give me more nether stars, please. Let's craft 10 more. There we go. So now I should be able to craft the capacitors. 36 of them. And these can be turned into a nitro reactor. Apparently not. What? Do I need the previous tier for this? No, I don't. There's just an alternate recipe. So I guess I can put this down over here. I don't see a reason why not. I can place that down there. Okay, let's get some pipes. So this is gonna go like this. You should start getting your stuff. We're gonna put this on auto mode on. I'm gonna get some dry ice. Just because I have it. Hey! Silly wandering trader is back. And I guess I also need to do this. So that's going to start providing this with uraninite. Oh, I forgot to put the water. I was wondering why the temperature was going up. Who's going to put the water in there? So now the temperature should start dropping down. That's going to start generating more power. And that should be it. I just need to get a flux plug. I'm missing flux dust apparently. How am I missing flux dust? I had like so much of it. Must have used it up for something. Okay, do I have a flux block? I do not. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Didn't I craft a flux block before? I'm missing everything? What am I missing? I don't understand. Where did my flux block go? I had extra ones. I disconnected the first one from uranium. Oh yeah, I did. Whoops. My bad. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more flux. So that's going to need obsidian, dielectric paste, and redstone. Obsidian, dielectric paste. Could have sworn I had an extra flux block. I don't know where it's gone. It's like completely vanished on me. Thankfully, this doesn't take too long. Now I should be able to make another flux block. No, it's not EMC-able. Obsidian, cobblestone, redstone. Okay, so I'm gonna place this down actually over here so that I never lose it again. Turn the magnet off. That should be 8 stacks. And I'm gonna get another 8 stacks just to be safe. There we go. That should do it. That should last us a decent amount of time. So I just need to make one plug. One plug is all I need. And that is gonna wrap us up for today. There we go. So I'm just gonna go start up my EMC farm once again. There we go. So that's gonna do 96,000 per tick. And a little bit more. And our EMC farm is active once again. Alright, hopefully that should not cause any issues. Why are you going down? Get some chaos shards. Let's see if we can. Alright, so that's not sending anything. This is... Oh, it's just getting rid of the buffer. Okay, okay. That was like, why is that happening? Okay. I'll probably just charge these and then put them to use as buffers. Okay, so this one is completely charged. Let me just put this as a buffer over here so that we don't like miss it. So that's gonna go over there. That's gonna go over there. So that's gonna be my buffer in case my power runs out. Okay? Now let's go see if we can get a little bit of chaos. I mean, Ekanel already gave us a little bit of chaos. But let's see if we can get some more. That is doing 140,000. This is doing 84,000. Perfect. Alright, last thing to do today. Actually, let's get this as well. Come on. This is why I don't like bees. RNG. A 1% chance. Are you serious? That's gonna be so difficult to get. And plus I need to get like 9 of those. So it's not just like I need to get 9 shards. No, I need 9 of the honeycombs to produce 9 shards. I haven't even got 1 yet. No, I need 81. Oh dude! Oh dude!
Failure! Fight dragon!
No! I would rather just keep doing this than fighting the dragon. I do not want to spend 3 hours just fighting the Chaos Dragon. Thank you for the 100 bits. I don't think we're gonna do the Chaos Dragon. I just don't like that fight. I just don't like it. Oh! Oh! Chat! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Oh, we got tiny chaos fragments. Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! We don't need to do the chaos dragon. Finally! We got it. Now I need 81 of these to get 9 of these. To get 1 of these. No, I need, yeah. Oh, hey Terry. How you doing? Good day, sir. Okay, I just realized I don't need... No, how is it 243? Isn't it 729? 729 tiny. Wouldn't that be exactly how much I need? Or am I getting something wrong? I think it's 81 times 9, right? So let's see. Chaos Shard needs 9 of these. 9 large needs 81 of these. 81 of these needs 729 tinies. So yeah, that's going to take a long time. Let's just turn this into the small chaos fragment and keep it. Ah, Terry just caught us at the end of the stream, my dude. Yeah, this is gonna have to go up into the thousands, hundreds of thousands. Ah. Then Chaos Dragon. You know what? Alright, you know what? We'll try the Chaos Dragon tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but I'll give it a shot. I shall give it a shot. Okay. You updated the emote guide? Nice. I'll go take a look at it. I haven't seen that in a while since I set mine up, but I shall. Is it the same link, Terry? And then you cannot get it at 1,000 honey blocks. Yeah. It's gonna have to go into like the tens of thousands. Oh, that's perfect. I think I can do something like... No, emotes? Is it emotes? Yeah, this is the one, right? Nice. That's amazing, Terry. You are indeed the god of moderation. Teresa's boomer-proof guide to enhance your Twitch experience. Nice. I love that. That is amazing. Alright, chat. That's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. So let me just go ahead and hit this button. And we're gonna be raiding Luna today. Luna is doing Wilderness SMP. So let's go say hi. Good to see you, Terry. Good to see you again. I was in Zug's chat earlier, but I didn't see you there. So we might have missed each other. I wasn't there for a long time though. Alright, raid has been created. Jim, thank you for hanging around. Appreciate it. Your sleep schedule back in order, so you've been missing Zug streams. Oh my god, that's awful. But your sleep is important, Terry. That is important. Alright, chat, raid messages are in the chat. If you're not subscribed, please copy the first one. If you are subscribed, please copy the second one. Let's go say hi to Luna. I am going to be back tomorrow about 3.5 hours before whatever the time is for you now. So hopefully I shall see some of you then. Until then, everyone, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for chatting if you chatted. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Hikanel. And thank you for the 100 bits, Zulu. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have an excellent time zone. If you're going to be sleeping, have an excellent sleep. If you're going to be having a day at work, have an excellent day at work. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.